He can talk from his front yard.
Backyard.
All right. So at the end of last session, our great heroes met back up with the ghost of Sir Roderick, who implored you to please take that sword out of his town. He said that he felt like there was still something holding his spirit there. So, he's not fully at peace, and he thinks it's connected, to the sword still being in town. You were then, four of you were then attacked by some horned fangs in the street. One gang member and two creatures that y'all know to be flesh dregs. Pretty fearsome freaking beasts. But y'all dispatched them pretty quickly. Smashed one straight through the skull like is normal. At least one thing every battle dies with its head being crushed by a large ball.
You're welcome.
It's fucking awesome. And then one was melted with acid after it had been perforated by the paladin. So, and everybody split up for the night. Raish and X had already split off from the party before the battle happened, and after the battle, Bunny and Dahor went off towards the orphanarium, and orphanarium.
Orphanarium? What the hell? That sounds like we're gonna have some major issues coming up.
First it was a museum, then it was a mausoleum. Now it's a morphinarium?
No. You are the only person, I will say this on recording, you are the only person in the entire game who's been referring to it as a mausoleum. I've corrected you, or I've not corrected you, but I have said museum like within 2 sentences of you saying mausoleum every time.
Okay.
But yeah, it is a museum, but no, Bunny and Dahor went off to the orphanage. I've referred to it as the orphanarium because my head was stuck on Futurama for a minute. And then Tathon and Rowan headed off towards the museum. I believe I don't remember if we actually said this or if it was just pretty heavily implied. But I believe the plan so far was, for most of y'all to meet up at the museum in the morning. Y'all wanted to go talk to Talim and try and find some more information. So, but Tathon going off to see his brother, and Rowan tagging along. Tathon, you opened the door to find the museum was ransacked. And your brother was nowhere to be seen. We will pick up this session narrowing in on 2 characters as they walk through a slightly wooded path towards towards a coastline. We zoom in to find Raish and X walking towards walking towards a cave. Sorry.
Oh, do we?
I assume. Is that word?
Something similar.
Okay.
Yeah. Is X here?
I believe.
Yeah,
so.
I'm here.
He's here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So I'm curious. What does X think he's gonna find here?
X thinks you live like a rat would in tunnels.
I mean,
That's a good start.
Not
All
wrong.
he thinks is like you're
Sounds
going to
good.
show him a tunnel that he's going to look into and not be able to fit in, but he's going with you because you offered him to go.
What does he think the Warren is gonna be like?
Dirty,
Dirty.
but full of like useless junk.
With like football-sized pellets of poop everywhere.
That's gross.
You're rats.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys, they're north of town, and Raish leads him off the path. kind of into the woods, and it's a good ways into the woods, and you notice it's a downhill slope most of the way. And he comes to kind of a cliffside and moves some trees aside and walks into kind of a precipice there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a rock formation that you guys squeeze through and leads into exactly what you said, tunnels. Like it's circular type tunnels that are about 5 feet high, so it's really not small. It doesn't really require crawling. I would think that.
So, like, is it like really nice scenery and stuff?
I mean, yeah, the woods are nice.
Damn it!
What are you doing?
Is it really nice scenery?
Yeah, you can't hear anything, huh? Yeah, no, it's yeah, the woods are nice.
So X is just walking around, like, looking at like how like nice the scenery is, and he's shocked because he really thought it was just be like a hole in the middle of the ground that you crawl through.
Yeah, no.
It was going to be like that.
Yeah, so it's a nice area, and he's like, come on, and he squeezes through the rock face and into the tunnels underneath where it's dark. So like, if you wanted to throw up dancing lights, you could. This is where he's most comfortable, so he doesn't need to. He sees in the dark.
Okay. So yeah,
And,
so I have to dancing lights are up, and he's going to shape them in little bitty rats.
Little bitty rats.
Little bit
And-
rats.
So you guys are they're walking through the tunnel, and Raish is like, I overheard you talking with Rowan. No, not Rowan. It was Bonita. Yeah, I heard. Right? It was Bunny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard you over talking with Bunny, and that you were kicked out of the orphanage when you turned 16.
Yeah. Yes, I was. I came home from school because that was the last day of school for me, and all my stuff was put out, and nobody was there to see me away, give me any clue at what to do next. They just threw my stuff out and moved somebody else in.
He's like, well, I know we have been together for a short time, but I wanted to invite you back this way because he's like almost like choking backwards, and he's like, I don't know if you wouldn't know this, he says, but we have a word in rat folk. It's in our language. It's Owani, and Owani refers to it means it's like family in common, but it's not blood. It's more, right? I think he's struggling to kind of explain in common tongue what this word means. And then you start to notice as you guys are like 40, 50 feet back into this tunnel, there are no other rats, like at all. It's very quiet throughout the tunnels. And eventually you come to sort of like a Y section in the tunnel. And you'll notice to the right, it's boarded off. And to the left, there's a door. And that's where Raish goes, into the door. And he opens it up, and you can see with the dancing lights, it's kind of a cavern, but it's just circular. And it appears to be just like one living area, right? So you walk in there, and there's a round rug on the floor. There's a table on that. There's pillows on the floor that he would sit on. There's no furniture otherwise.
So before X walks in, Raish, where's all your other people, your other kind? Do you just live here by yourself?
He's like, yes, I am the only one. And this would strike you because everyone in town knows Raish is supposed to be like the ambassador for the Warren. Like he's the only one that ever comes out and does trading, and everyone assumed it's for the Warren, but he's the only one.
Why is it just you and no one?
It's been me for years, decades. I've been alone. I lost my family many years ago.
What happened to your family?
He says, we lived in Warren. I don't even know where it is now. I was a child then, and it was invaded by goblins who wanted to take it for themselves. They came and they killed. And all I remember is running. It's just running. And I feel like I remember my mother's voice. Maybe I'm not sure. And then I was alone.
Did you take born from other rats, or did you find this one?
So like as you guys are talking, you guys walk into the room, right? So like he walks over and you see like he lights a fire, gets a fireplace kind of going while he's talking with you, and there's a stew there. He like moves the pot over. He likes to cook. Moves his pot over, and it reveals more of the room. There's a pantry area with like lots of vegetables and stuff like that. You notice there's no meat in this place. There's lots of vegetables and stuff to the left side of the room. Over to the right, there's like a ladder that kind of goes up to a second level, and you don't know what's up there, but you can start kind of see he's got some books and stuff on a case. You'll notice on the table there's like parts for gunpowder, gun crafting stuff there that he kind of works on. It's kind of like his little place, right? And he's like, he says, I travel for many years looking for a whole lot of rat folk. It's so hard to find them now. I don't know where they are, but when I came here, I decided I needed to stay in one place to find them, and hopefully someone would find me. So I kind of hoped that rumors that I was in town would travel and they would come here. And I found this warren. It was empty. And I waited and I waited, and no one ever came.
So you just sit and wait for people for your people to show up?
I don't have much choice. I have traveled all over Galeria looking for any sign of ratfolk. I find nothing.
X is just sitting there.
It's a fascinating story. He says, yeah, so he's like, and I don't know what it's worth, but you don't have a home and you don't have anyone. So I thought maybe you would want to stay here.
And he sits there. And he gets up and he walks around. He looks at you. He looks back at where the air hits surroundings. He walks over to you. He like reaches down because you're short. And he like hugs you and he's like, yes. He's like, thank you. You said the word is Ohana?
Owani.
Owani.
Now, I have to express, this place is very comfortable. It's very homely. Like, the floor is dirt, but it's layered with hay, like fresh. It's all very warm inside. He cooks on a fire. It has some kind of a chimney. You can tell that seems to go up into the ceiling, so they must have been dug out at some point. And if you go up the ladder over to the right-hand side, like the little ladder he's got up there, it takes you to a second level where there's dugout. They're not huge, but they're like bunks. There's like 4 of them up there, and they have like makeshift kind of hay mattresses in them that haven't been used in some time. You can tell one of them is racious, but the other one's been empty for years.
Yeah, he's excited, but he's apprehensive because he has a little bit of a drawback on him. But Raish, what happens when your kind comes back? Do I have to leave then?
No, my Owani is their Owani. It's all same.
Lily, does he understand he did it?
It's the ones we choose to keep close.
Stop!
And even knowing that I've killed someone, you're willing to accept me?
I told you I've killed someone too. I don't like to judge people on their worst mistakes. And he reaches into his pocket, and he's got something he's been holding for a little while, and he pulls it out, and it's a little, find the description, polished silver mouse curio that he picked up somewhere in the adventure so far. And he says, I want you to have this. And he's like, I know I'm not trying to adopt you. I don't know if I could be a mentor for you. I mean, we're not too different, you and I, but
Yeah, so lay down.
I could be here for you. That's all I can offer.
And as soon as he hears that, he just hugs you.
Raish is taken aback.
But he just he doesn't, like, somebody's accepting him. Like, he feels accepted.
Yeah. So he says,
like he finally feels good enough for something.
right? And then so Raish I would imagine they go on. Raish gives him some food and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's getting late, and he's just like, "Listen, tomorrow morning we had a plan. We wanted to meet at the museum, and I know that this is tough for you, and I don't know that I can give you any comfort for what has been done. But I can tell you that if you choose to stay here, no one will judge you for it. You are welcome here to come and go as you please. But if you choose to come with us to the museum, as much of a ragtag group as we have, you will be one of us. It's your choice." He kind of leaves it open at that, and he's like, "I'm gonna go get some rest. Make yourself at home."
So are there more tunnels to walk around and stuff?
The only other tunnel that you saw was the one that's boarded off. Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be the rest of the Warren, you would assume.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't go there. There's no sense in keeping it open. He's really just got his home right there. And then the woods outside, you might have noticed on the way in, he keeps it kind of a vegetable garden kind of in the woods.
Right.
Where he gets his food and stuff from. But that's really about it.
Okay. So X is gonna wander around while he goes to bed and just kind of look at his new home. Yeah, make himself at home. That's he feels like he's home. Somebody's picked him.
Risha's happy to have company always. He likes X.
Nice. X likes Risha.
Buddy's about to cry.
We see the softly illuminated glow of go ahead.
Hey, really quick, Jeremy. Is there any way in the morning before we head to the museum I can stop by the blacksmith?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we see the softly illuminated glow of X's face, lit up by his dancing mice scurrying around the tunnel, and he smiles contently as we fade to black, and we come back up on Tathan and Rowan, standing here in the foyer of this museum. What are you doing?
Well, judging by what you gave me the description, it's the standard Tathan protocol, I guess you could say, and I'm just going to be barreling there. Leem. Don't be dead. Leem.
Roll a perception check, if you would.
I don't even know where I'm at.
I've got to drop you on the map, so. There you are.
Where would I know him to be? Like, where would the office be where we normally had our very short conversations?
This area here looks like it'd be a decent office.
Yeah. That's the direction I'd go. Let me get my perception out there for you.
Okay.
That's where I'd go first, just because I figured that's where he would be. Also, because Tathan is dense.
Nope. Oh, poo. What's your perception there? 15?
15.
15 is definitely good enough for what you're looking for. Let me get my document open. All right. As you wander around the museum, you notice definite signs of a struggle. You search the whole building and begin in the office. You find Aldrani unconscious but stable. She has a piece of torn cloth clutched in her fingers.
She's stable but unconscious, right?
Stable but unconscious. Aldrani, she is an NPC that they've interacted with before. She's friends with Cordova and Talim. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce her.
Yeah, we hadn't really been to town that long.
I've kind of forgotten about her.
And she was kind of a snooty elf, to be fair, too.
She was just quiet.
Xavier hasn't forgotten.
Yeah.
She was quiet because all of her lines and character development got dished out to other NPCs.
Yeah, that happens.
But here we go.
Refreshing.
Yeah, sorry. I've had to grab her palm.
I was trying
There we
to check my items and stuff, see if I could wake her up with. You know what? I'm just gonna channel.
Yeah, Rowan, she goes to pull out a potion as you lift up to channel some positive energy. How much do you heal for?
It's 1 second. Sorry. That.
7.
Oh, 7.
So seven is enough. You heal her and you see, some of the wounds on her arms and face begin to close up, and she stops bleeding and her eyes start to flicker open. And she looks up and sees you in your armor and rolls over and scurries back towards the corner, still clutching her piece of cloth. He goes, "No, wait!"
Helmet off, friend, Thon, brother.
She, where is he?
I don't know. I found you first.
She looks down at her hand and opens it up, and you see a torn patch bearing the symbol of the Runelord of Wrath. And she says, we were here. We were looking over some tomes and discussing what to do with the sword. And a couple of horned fangs came in with some grotesque beasts. They kept asking about where the sword was and insisting that someone named Steve said it was here.
To be fair, which
I'm sorry. I'll mute myself.
Yeah.
No, you're good. I wanted to give y'all time to laugh. They tore the place apart, and when they didn't find it, the big one said, well, we still have to bring back the wizard, but we don't need the woman. And he sent those beasts to attack us. Y'all, yeah, okay, yeah, all of y'all heal. That's a good point. And she still looks a little out of sorts, but that's her recollection of what happened. And Miss Rowan kneels down and gives her another health potion to help bring her up a little bit more. Sense motive, she is not lying to you.
I didn't think so. But I was also making sure that I wasn't sensing that any kind of backplay, I guess is a word for it. I don't know. But that's all Tithon can think of right now is he's just standing there quiet, watching over the room, looking in other places.
Did they take him? Do you think he's going to be okay?
For the sake of everyone who bears that name and that symbol, he better be.
Rowan, still knelt down. I'll put Rowan over here. Is still knelt down with her, and she says, the rest of the group has agreed to meet here in the morning. We can talk about a plan of action to get him back.
Plan will be simple. We find them. We kill them.
She looks at you. In the meantime, you should probably get some rest. I don't really need to sleep, except for just about 2 hours. So you go ahead and try and get yourself some sleep, and we'll tackle this in the morning.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, burn all your channel positive.
And now he's going to sleep.
Gotcha. All
right there.
Right there. He lays down his armor and begins to fitfully close his eyes as we zoom out. And
well, it doesn't mean Rowan is.
You what?
It doesn't mean Rowan's going to sleep.
Oh yeah, but I'm not gonna play Rowan by myself.
She's not here right now. Okay.
Yeah. So we zoom out and through the night air, and focus in on Dahor and Benita, who are strolling up to the entrance of the orphanage, not orphanarium.
Not orphanarium.
Not the orphanarium.
Doors is kind of. I can't remember. You said it's been a couple of days that since the last thing, and she hasn't really stayed besides the 1 or 2 days, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's up to y'all whether or not she's been staying there those nights. Yeah, or if she's been, sneaking out and sleeping in the tavern.
She's got to get her ale in, right?
Yeah. Of course, right? Halflings, notoriously drunk, of course.
So, anyways, Door's gonna look at him and be like, "Hey, so I guess there's something we need to talk about. I guess it kind of dawned on me since we got back to town. We never figured this out last time, but are we ever gonna straighten up the whole you're under my care, because that just sounds weird at this point."
Figured out I'm not a little girl, did you?
There was a couple of signs with that.
You there?
You're muted, by the way.
Sorry, thank you.
Question would be, do I even have an option to stay here? I mean, you guys, X was telling me you guys kicked him out soon as he was done being a youngster. Would I even be welcome to stay?
Wait, kicked him out? Last I remember, the kid didn't come back from school and went off to his gang. I hadn't seen him in years until recently. I thought he wanted to get the hell out.
No,
Weeks for him.
he came home. And all of his stuff, he said, was strewn on the lawn, and he had no belongings inside, and he was kicked out.
Oh,
So he left.
well, that's kind of funny because that's news to me. Oh, shit, that explains a lot.
Orphan Joe comes shuffling out of the bathroom and looks at y'all, and then just kind of slips into what used to be X's room and shuts the door.
And Dahor's going to stop, look at the room, and glare very badly at the room.
Next time I see Orphan Joe, I'm kicking his ass.
So he's going to do this. On that note, follow me, Benetta. We head up to my room.
Oh.
Not what you think. So we headed to my room. I don't remember which one our room was.
You're actually in your room.
Okay.
Right here, but you're also right here.
Oh,
Yeah,
there.
we're right there. So where are we really?
Well, this is his room where his other avatar is.
Yeah,
So
apparently there's like 4 avatars of me.
So I'll follow him to the room.
Okay.
There you go.
So you're telling me that X thought we threw him out of the orphanage the day he graduated?
Yeah. He was telling me at the tavern as soon as he turned 16, his stuff was out of here.
That makes sense why he hates me so much now. Let me show you this. And Dahor's gonna kind of rummage in the corner / I'm assuming I have some kind of chest or something in the room with stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's gonna dig into the chest, throw a couple of things out, and what about this? Where'd it go? And then, found it. Been here a while. And he's gonna rip out, and there's gonna be a small, like, short bow. this is where I was, and I'm gonna hand it to her. The reason I didn't see him is because I was out hunting and gathering materials, and I was actually gathering gifts for the orphans that graduated, and I was going to give him this bow as a graduation gift, and then ask him to go hunt for food for more of the orphanages. But when I got back, he was gone. So I've been gone all day trying to hunt and find food for the kids, and I thought I just missed him. But when he came back to town, he said he was still in the gang and all that kind of stuff. So I figured he was just up to his normal things that I was trying to get him out of. But I just kind of went with it. But yeah, I never got a chance to give this to him. Although I doubt he wants it anymore.
No.
I think you should still give it to him.
I don't know if it'd be much use. I'm just going to
Well,
clink on the string and it's going to break. I never said I was good at making these things.
I don't think it matters if it actually works. I think it matters if he could know what really happened.
Yeah.
Because if this keeps going, he's going to hate you. And he's going to get a whole lot stronger, dude.
He's got plenty of reasons to hate me. I've been, well, I'm not a father, but I'm quote-unquote a father. But I'm not really a good dad, as you could tell any of the other orphanages. But, yeah, I've done a lot of bad things by him, trying to keep things together here. Not really my choice to be here, but, I'm more scared of the crazy lady that owns this place.
Well, that sounds like a story.
Yeah, that's the lady from Kelstrop Meats. I believe that's yeah.
Put it this way, I still shudder anytime I see her holding a knife.
Ugh. Oh shit.
Noted.
And this is why Dahor is single.
And I'm looking at him a little surprised and going, okay, yeah, all right.
If you want to know about that, that'll be for another day. But what's funny is now that you mention all this, and we happen to see Orphan Joe, I'm pretty certain I know what happened because those two little shits have always been at each other, and Orphan Joe always hated X because of whatever. I don't really know, but he really hated X for some weird reason, and I don't know why. So maybe that little shit grabbed up all the stuff and threw it out and took his place over because X had one of the bigger rooms. I might have words with him later.
He's still up. If he's a little punk, starting him now.
No, Orphan Joe.
That's who I meant.
Oh.
just gonna grab this 12-year-old kid out of bed and be like, hey.
No, I meant the kid.
Yeah, watch Orphan Joe turn out to also be a halfling.
See, the problem is if Dahor was going to deal with him right. Well,
Or a gnome.
Dahor is going to deal with him right now because Dahor's a little pissed.
Okay.
So, Dahor's going to look at him and be like, you know what? Maybe I should do this dad thing. One moment.
There we go.
He's going to storm out of the room. He's going to whistle for stop.
Oh, God.
All the kids run.
Pull the dog out.
Filbert, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, buddy.
All right. Get the dog out. There we go. Stop.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the other kids as I'm storming by because they're gonna know the really extreme pissed off face of the orc.
They're
Filbert
gonna
stuck like a deer in
each
headlights.
individually scramble to their bedrooms and shut the doors.
Yeah. So Stop's gonna follow next to me. I'm just gonna say, stop. Don't let anyone leave.
Tyler.
Dor, without skipping a beat, is just going to walk over to Orphanjor's door and just kick it open.
That's
Oh,
Joe
boy.
Becca. She like, oh my god.
Wrong Joe. Wrong Joe.
Haha!
Joe Buckug, stay out of this.
So I'm going to kick open Orphanjor's door.
Yeah, he like jumps and falls out of bed and just, oh, what?
Joe, you get one chance. In all honesty, you better tell me. Did you box up X's stuff and throw it out on his graduation day?
His eyes get wide and his mouth begins to shudder. I didn't put it in a box.
You didn't put it in a box.
No, and he just kind of points towards the window, and you look out, and like where it's hangs right beside the front porch, like that. That was easier.
So, what possessed you to throw his stuff out of his own room?
Well, he graduated. He was an adult, and like adults ain't orphans no more, right? Orphans is us kids. So I thought that I could have the big room now.
Joe, at one point in time, have you ever seen me throw any of you out?
What? No, but I mean, some kids move out real quick right after they graduate. So I just kind of thought.
Yeah, of their own choice because they want to get the hell away from me.
I can see that now.
He didn't even get a chance to decide what he wanted to do for himself. Apparently, because of what you did, X think I threw him out of his own home, which proceeded to make him go join a gang and steal from the town and do God knows what, because I haven't seen him for years. Are you going to apologize to him the next time I see him and straighten this mess out?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, I'm going to allow you to stay in that room because I'm not going to throw an orphan on the street. But I'm not going to step in for what X is going to do to you because I think he is the one that should punish you.
When he hears you say, "I'm gonna let you stay in the room," he smiles and starts to puff up his chest, and then you say, "But I'm not gonna protect you from X," and he's, yes, sir," and he turns around and grabs his pillowcase and just starts shoving stuff off the dresser into the pillowcase. So I'll sleep down the hall.
That's your choice. But you at least got a couple of days before I think X will be back. And X will know. And I'm going to grab him and pull him close. X will know what you did. I'm just going to push him back, say, have a good night. And he's going to slowly close the door until it clicks.
We see, from Orphan Joe's point of view, the door begin to slowly shut, with the horse silhouette in it until there's just a crack of light, and then blackout. And we will open back up in the next morning.
I was going to tell the other orphans that the same thing of what happened. Well, not what happened to X, but to let them know that they always have a home here, and we're not throwing anyone out. But if you're out of school, you need to help pay and bring food in so everyone can be well fed, because I haven't been around much to hunt lately.
Yeah.
By the way, Dahor's been off shoveling, let's say at least a third of my gold to the orphan to help pay for the kids.
Okay. That's.
I don't have the inventory up.
Well, you don't actually have to tax yourself that, because I don't want to make your character, you know, weaker because you have a cool backstory thing. But we can keep that as, say that's something you do. Yeah.
I give him some of the spoils of whatever we had, and let's just say I had some meat and stuff with me on the way back.
Yeah. All right. That works. So yeah, we will open up the next morning. X is, coming out of the blacksmith shop and rushing off towards towards wherever he's going to go. I'm going to give you that decision. What'd you buy? Or did you want actual RP with the blacksmith, Casey? I'm sorry.
No, yeah. Can I get some RP with the blacksmith?
Sure.
I don't know if it's the blacksmith or woodworker that I need to go to.
We'll say they're at the same shop.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ding, 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 ding. Can I help your son?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I have this guitar right here, and my friend, my family gave me this heirloom, and it's the mouse that Raish gave me, and I want to put this on the neck of the guitar. Can you do that?
Yeah. Yeah, the woodworker. Yeah, you'd go there. Well, I can do it. Might take me a few hours if you're okay with that, but yeah, I gotta get it set up. I'll have to clamp it on there and wood glue it so it'll stay. So it'll definitely take about 6 hours to set.
Well, I was thinking you could hollow out that part, and he points to a part, and then inlay it.
Oh, yeah, that'd be beautiful. Yeah.
Exactly. See, here I am.
Kind of like he's peeking out of a little hole, right?
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. Well, let's say he looks out at the sun. Pretty early. Tell you what, if you leave it here with me, and I'll have it done by let's say midday, just a little after lunchtime. We'll say that it's 6 a.m. right now. You say, I'll have it done, but it's a little after lunchtime.
So X reaches in his pocket and he grabs a platinum piece and he lays it on the counter and he says, "Can you get it done sooner?"
Yeah. Let me see what I can do. Hold on. Give me a few minutes. He runs back in the back of the store. And you see him like picking up different bottles and mixing stuff together. And he picks one up and he rubs it between his fingers, and then his fingers just stop. Yeah, I can do that. He comes back over to you with his fingers still glued together. Like, it'll give me about half an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 20 minutes of which is finding solvent.
I took the platinum off of my sheet already.
That works.
So now X is like super excited because he can't wait to show Raish.
And yeah, you leave out of the shop just about a half an hour later with your guitar exactly how you want it to be.
Yay!
As the door closes, you see the shopkeeper still sitting there trying to pry his fingers apart. Damn, that just stuck as hell, ain't it?
X casts his prestidigitation on his fingers.
Oh, thank you, son. That's fantastic.
That cost you 1 platinum.
Oh man, tosses back towards you. I've been hornswoggled.
Hornswoggled.
So yeah, you meet up with everybody here at the museum. That's everybody, right?
Yep.
Missing anybody? I feel like I'm missing Rach. I am missing Rach.
I don't see Bro. Oh no, she's up there.
Yeah. All right. So you walk in, and here is Rowan, Tathan, and Aldrani already, awake.
Does Eldrani look like she's badly hurt?
No, the Tathon burned off a whole bunch of a whole bunch of
Channels.
channels. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Okay.
No, we'll say after that and after a night's rest, she's back to health. One thing I do want to point out, I meant to say this before we started the recording, but it's fine after. I've been trying to get the story to knit together the right way. As you guys know, this is generally supposed to be a sequel to the other adventure that we're running, but I want them to happen concurrently. I have to I started with the campaign being the exact same year, and this is actually going to have to be 1 year later than your current characters. I can still knit it all together, but there's a side adventure that happens in the middle that affects what Aldrani is about to tell you, and we'll just have to say that happened.
Oh.
Yeah.
This place is a mess. What the hell happened? I leave for 5 minutes and it's wreck everything.
Thon, Salim, you there?
Aldrani says, well, Taline is not here.
What happened?
We were attacked. We were discussing what best to do with the sword when...
As soon as she says she was attacked, X rushes over. Are you okay? Did anybody hurt you? Oh my god. Tell me
Dahor's
who
gonna
it-
step up and be
tell
like,
me-
who,
tell me
do
who
I
it
need to
was.
murder?
No, Dahor, it's my job. Tell me who it was.
She said it was the Horned Fangs. They hurt me quite a bit, but I think I'll be okay now. She smiles at you.
I will shoot them all in the eye.
Well,
You have to
you
get to
would.
it before me.
And he just looks at Tathon. That won't be too bad.
Tathon, what's going on?
You see something missing here?
Your brother?
Ta-da!
Okay, well, listen, I don't know what happened. But
Magic trick. Ah!
I'm sorry. that just hit me. Okay, I'm sorry.
do you have any leads? What do we need to do? Because if somebody took your brother, then we need to get him back now.
She says, well, it was the Horned Fangs. They came in and they were looking for the sword. Like I told Tathon and Rowan here, they said someone named Steve told them it would be in the vault, and that they came trying to find it. And when they couldn't find it, they took Talim. They said that they were told that they still needed him.
Do we have any idea where they went?
I don't know where they go. Period. Wherever these Horned Fangs must make their nest.
Okay. Just so do you want to roll survival? What do we want to do here to find where they went?
I waited all night for you
guys-
guys to get here. I
You
hope can
guys
figure it out.
Well,
Would
at least
be-
the other four of them, y'all tracked the Horned Fang woman to the supply shack at the end of last session. And you also know from the owner of the tavern that Jana Gildersmith rents a room that's attached to her supply room.
Okay.
I think that's a good place to start as any.
Mm-hmm.
Though I hate that there's a mention of another damn Steve.
There are a lot of Steves.
I might deal with all of them later. We'll see how this goes. Padrani, do you have any kind of description of what these people look like that attacked you, so we can make sure they're the same of who we're about to find?
Yes. Give me a second. Blah blah. On here.
She sketches. Here you go.
Yeah, she sketches pretty dang good, and she draws this person. Y'all see her?
That's
remember
Itch
her.
again.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, Tathan, I have to say
She
something.
sketches that out
She
in
looks
about 2
glossed
minutes.
over in the picture, guys.
Do what?
We saw her. She had that same look. Look at her eyes.
Mhm. Yes,
Tathan?
she was quite gruff, and an excellent fighter, if I must say.
Do you know when she came by? Because I wonder if she came here after she left from us, or if she came there first and then came after us.
I do not know. I know when she came here, there were 2 other gang members with her, and they also attacked. But they did seem to be taking orders from her.
They probably did this first and came to us since we killed those things.
What
So
are we
anyways, those
waiting-
purple dudes, we took care of them, so don't worry about them.
What are we waiting around for? We know where to go, so can we just go? They already hurt El Johnny.
Nathan, you all set?
Yeah, this is what she says the other ones look like. But she says, yes, I can come with y'all if y'all would like, or I can stay here to try and get some work done. Try and do anything I can do from the museum.
I'm gonna look around. Do we want to get the town guard to guard her and head
Yes.
off, or
Clearly,
What else did they
no one
take?
in this town can
Did
be
they only
left.
take the brother?
Yes, they only took the brother. They only took Talim. It seemed they wanted to take the Sword of Pride as well, but it was not here. And on that note, Talim and I were discussing maybe it would be best if it was not in this town at all.
Wait, it wasn't here?
Where is it?
No, y'all have it.
You're
Yeah,
right. It's in the box, but where's the box?
Tathan's got it. Tathan's
yeah,
got
it's on his back.
Still carrying it on his back? Okay.
it.
Yep.
She says, but
And
Talim,
this is why I didn't leave it anywhere.
Talim and I were discussing that maybe it would be best if the sword were to be taken far from town.
Well, while you're doing things here, see if you can find any research on how we can maybe even destroy this thing. Because if we just throw it somewhere else, those cahoots are gonna find it somewhere else.
Well, I would like to reach out to some people. You see, the Saheedrian Council in Magnamar would be an invaluable resource on how to handle this artifact.
What is the Saheedrian Council?
The Saheedrian Council was formed just earlier in this year. They, when the Great Spire rose out of the ocean near Magnamar. An artifact was delivered by a band of heroes who conquered the spiral, called the Saheedrian. A council of some rather good men. A dear old friend of mine that y'all may recognize as well. Decided to help them, and they took control of the Saheedrian and are monitoring for Runelord activity. So I was trying to think of exactly what to say without giving too much away. Yeah. But yeah,
Insert epic quest here.
I believe that if anyone knows how to deal with this artifact, it will be them.
Can you trust him?
We already do trust him. You see, I didn't know at the time until I came here and met Mr. Cornelius at the museum. But my friend who works with the council is a younger version of Cornelius. So sense motive, I'm sure. No, okay.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
I was getting to it. I was trying to pull my character sheet
Yeah,
up.
I know. I just heard a whomp, and I thought that was somebody rolling sense motive. Yeah, she's she's telling you, yeah, yes, I trust nobody more than Cordova. And yeah, she's telling you that Cordova is a member of this Saheedrian Council in Magnamar. And that maybe y'all can take the sword to him.
Okay.
Later.
Is she still holding that
But so
symbol with the Runelord in her hand?
No.
Oh, no,
okay.
yeah, we'll say that's just some scrap cloth. She probably put it down somewhere.
Nope.
Okay.
Teton took it.
So X looks around. He's like, so the Thon has the sword, correct?
On the back.
On your back, and we're fixing to go into the place looking for these guys with the sword on Thon's back, and these guys want the sword. I think we need to leave the sword here hidden since they've already searched here.
Well, it's not a bad idea. It's in an invisible box.
It does hide magic. We could put it back in the vault and close the vault up, and then make sure the guards that don't let anyone out or
I'm
steam.
I'm just saying I could detect magic on the invisible box, if you remember, and the stuff in it was faint and kind of shaky at best. But if they have anybody that can do the same thing, they'll know we have this magic box and it has something in it, and we've just gave them what they want by walking into their group.
Aldrani says, just if you would humor me, would you detect magic in this room right now?
So I move somewhere to where I can do 60 feet, and I detect magic.
At least 317 different, forms of minor magic pop up all around the room.
Go figure.
She's like, it will be quite difficult, if they're looking that way. There are
No,
secret
Aldrani.
chambers.
What I was saying was if we take it with us. We should leave it here.
You're not wrong.
Okay.
I don't know if I made that clear. Like if we
Nobody
basically what I'm
even
saying is if we
asked
take
you
it with
yet.
us.
It was just like, where is it? It's like, yeah, it's on the back.
Yeah.
It's a good idea to leave it here.
Goes over here.
They've already searched this place, so let's just drop it off and let's go kill these people.
Yes.
We drop it off. We go to the guards, let them know that the museum was attacked and that they need to come protect Aldrani until we get back, and let them know what's going on so they know that other people in the town are at risk.
Yes.
She comes down here, and this S is a secret door, because I don't have proprietary use of this map, so everything's just there. But yeah, so she opens this secret door, for y'all to put it in here.
Well, that's obvious. If they find the secret door, they'll know exactly where it's at.
I think if they find the secret door, we have bigger issues with everything else around here.
I think we need to throw it in there and go. They're gonna kill Talib.
Yeah, there's no. He doesn't even really. He's like dunk. He's like, I actually will have to hand it to her, so you don't lose. I'll open it and hand it to her, set it down so she knows where it's at, so she doesn't lose it and trip over it.
She says, okay, yes, and she begins to reach out completely barehanded, and says, I'll just put it down.
It's still wrapped up in the cloth with the gauntlets with it
Yeah, the gauntlets are with
Mhm.
it.
in the box. Okay, yeah, everything's all wrapped up. It's all in there. It's just wrapped because they wouldn't even with the gauntlets they
Don't
couldn't touch it.
touch it.
Well, duh.
Just right. Only touch it in case of emergencies.
No,
Only
don't.
touch
If
it
I
with
have
the
to move-
wrappings.
Eldrani.
Gloves,
Only use
Is-
it if I'm making shish kebab. Gotcha.
gauntlets,
Eldrani.
gauntlets.
Listen to me. If you grab that sword,
Fuck it,
you
padlock.
don't know what it's gonna do to you. You may become the shish kebab.
Right.
All right,
Sounds
let's go.
delicious. Sorry, I
Just-
couldn't resist a little
Just
bit
know
of Monty Python.
I'm terrified to grab it. That makes any sense to you.
All right. So what is your plan? Let's talk about this before before we move y'all off to another map. Where do y'all want to go exactly? How do y'all want to do it?
So we know it's at that location and downstairs. So I don't know how we can like
think
stealth
they
there.
went there, but if they had a Steve, they could be back at that stupid manor.
Good point.
I think all signs point to the basement room that we need to go to the storage room.
We have
Yeah.
a secondary quest. Points us to the quest.
Yeah, there's a quest marker right on that thing, so we should probably go there.
Yeah, I agree. My
I
map
was
has
wondering
the
what that flying exclamation point was in the sky.
Always follow those. Even if you forget what you're doing, you just follow the marker.
It's like, well, just look at Dathan's head. You can see the arrow pointing over that way. What?
Tracking the quest.
Okay, Josh put in guards, potions, travel montage. So we're gonna notify the guards to come over here and protect this place, and then we need to. You want to get potions? Is that what that means?
And to let the guards know that the Hornfangs are an enemy of the town right now.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So give the guards potions, and then watch them travel.
No.
Got it.
No.
No.
I hate you.
All right.
Do you want to buy potions? Is that what that's about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going into
Y'all
the
can-
fan and we know it's going to be shitty.
If
Yeah,
there's
I'm trying to
anything
think
y'all
of
can
what I've
think
got
of
in
that y'all
inventory.
need equipment wise, yeah, go ahead and buy it. Potions, ammo, rope.
I only say potion because I know that's all I can afford. Unless somebody else is really close to getting something they need, I'll put what I have towards that.
Good.
I
Let's roll.
think I'm good with everything.
All right. I'll throw this out. What's on my list of things? I have 4 cure light wound potions, 2 cure moderate potions. I've still apparently got my alchemist fire, smoke stick, a thunderstone, antitoxin ×2, scroll magic weapon, only 2 left. I have a scroll of cure moderate wounds mass, potion of bull strength, potion of bark skin, a scroll of summon a monster 3, and that's what I have for item inventories.
And don't forget you have your lesser talismans when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Should figure out when those are gonna activate because I don't know how they work. What they do is there's a triggering event for a talisman or a triggering situation, and then they activate automatically and crumble to dust.
Right.
So
Make
I
sure
don't
you're
know
aware
if
what those
that's
do in
anything.
case you get them triggered.
How much are health potions and healing potions?
Cure light wounds potion is 50 gold. What was the other one?
I would say let's grab a wand. Because I have a wand on me with 20 charges. I would say let's grab one more wand and give it to the other bard.
All right,
Sounds good. I can help pay for it.
Yeah,
Who wants
I think
to roll me a D100 to see how many charges you find on the wand?
Bonetta or?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I already had it typed out. I'm
That's,
sorry.
that is 22 charges. An additional 22 charges. So that comes to what is that? That's a 470 gold. Because it's 200 base and then $10 per charge. 250 base and then $10 per charge.
I can cover it.
So, yeah.
Did somebody
I've
else
got
roll?
like 1,000 gold.
I'll give y'all a
Well,
chance. Somebody else can roll if you want to try and roll for higher than 22.
I rolled a 44.
Yeah, but you can have a maximum of 50 charges. So
I know.
it's 100 divided by 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got. I was trying to figure out how you got 22.
Let's use that.
But yeah, you can do 40 charges for $650.
How do you do it?
Oh, you got to type /R.
There's also a little die over on the left-hand side of your screen.
There's also this here.
Okay.
Roll however many dice of whatever quantity.
Okay. Alright.
So how much is the one with 40 charges?
That'd be 650.
650.
I
So
still
how
have
many
enough for
people?
that.
So how many people do we have in our party?
6. 5.
6. Okay.
Wait. 6.
So what is that divided? I'm sorry. I got it. Never mind.
Yeah, 650 divided by 6 is 109 ish.
It's 108.33. Yeah, so 109.
I'll throw down for
or
that.
108.
Easy.
Yeah, I think we should. The way we do Cure Light Wounds, Bunny, is since the whole party uses it, we just split it between all of us.
Okay.
If you're cool with that, I mean, you can fork it out if you want, but why not let everybody else chip in?
Sure.
So if everybody wants to take 108 gold off their sheet, 190.
I will take it off of Rowan's sheet. When Devin gets back, somebody needs to tell him.
I took it off of my sheet.
109, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that'd be 62690. I took it off of Devin's. If y'all remind me to tell him when he gets back.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm ready to roll out. I mean, unless y'all want some more stuff.
Alright, so who's going to hold that wand of Cure Light Wounds?
Probably Bonetta would be my guess.
Yeah.
I mean, because she can fight with one hand and the other, and wand in the other one, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then I'm going
It's the
to
same way
purchase.
with guns, by the way. I've been trying to figure out what all you can do, like with each individual hand, and so you can definitely have a pistol, fire a gun with one hand, and hold a dagger in the other, or use a wand in the other.
Yeah.
And so I guess by logic, that means you can probably wield 2 wands and fight.
How many charges is the one that Bonetta's getting?
40. Hey, Devin, I took off 109 gold from your sheet because we bought a charge Cure Light wands, and that's what everybody had to this space out.
Son of a bitch.
Track of how many you use.
I mean,
Yeah,
unless you want
Let's
it
do
back,
this.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, Jeremy, how much? I want to buy a couple of cold iron arrows. How much do we say they were?
They like 1 gold each or something like that.
I don't remember.
2 gold each.
Okay.
I don't remember.
What do you want to say?
We'll say a gold each for now. You
A
find
gold.
them on sale for a gold each, or maybe you
Okay.
find them at a horribly jacked up price. But that's what they're on sale for today.
What are,
Hey,
what are we buying?
Up to what's a fair number? Up to 5?
Up to 5. Okay, I'll add 10. I bought 10, so I'll add 5 back.
Okay. There we go. You just collect them
Okay.
whenever you get done with battle.
All right, let's murder something now.
All right. So, all right, you guys trek your way towards the shack. Yeah. You are standing out front of the shack. Do you use any stealth to go inside?
I would like to be stealthy.
Yes, I would like to start.
I would like to use Sift on the door first.
I would like you all to roll diplomacy to make sure Chethon goes in stealthily.
Yes, I will roll diplomacy. 13.
Please.
Shit.
Please roll better.
Don't leave
Chethon.
your
Listen, I don't understand what your relationship is with your brother. I know it's complicated,
God.
and I don't understand humans that well, but
Is
for
the
whatever
map
it's
supposed
worth,
to, is everybody's
will help
map
you.
cut off like that?
Yes.
Or am I need to zoom out?
Yeah, you're good. Zoom in.
No, you're good. Don't move around,
Okay.
please.
I'm not.
Uh, Kelly needs me to roll her diplomacy score.
Am I the last one in?
I just put everybody down. Like, is all I did.
Okay. Because if we go in stealthily, I probably still won't be the last one in.
Why are we rolling diplomacy?
Because we're trying to talk him into not barging in the door so I can check it for traps.
You can check it
Okay.
for traps, then I can kick it in, right?
That would be agreeable.
I'll
There, I
I'll
got a
give you that
28
one.
diplomacy.
Okay. We'll use X's plan.
Look,
Nice.
look, Tethon. I know you want to go in here, and I know
Uh-huh.
you want to barge in here and start breaking stuff.
Uh-huh.
But sometimes we got to be patient
Yeah.
and
Yep.
open the door slowly and
Mhm.
walk in slowly. You understand?
Yeah, that's usually my plan, but y'all don't listen to it. But now's a good time for that plan.
Yes.
No, your plan is usually kick in the door and kill everybody. So
What?
but
No.
we're gonna try it this way, and then X just goes back. Okay, we're ready.
I believe
There's
you have
nothing
mixed
with
up
this
with someone.
door. It's just regular locked, or is it open?
It is unlocked. It's just you can go in and out of it as you please. No traps on it. You open the door to find the storage shed of the Creekside Tavern. Where is it? Around the walls, you see pretty much nothing. Just a small walking path with a few cooking utensils and pots and pans hanging. But large in the center of this shack, there is a over 100-foot long, over 100-foot deep chute. Let's see. The chute has a dumbwaiter on a pulley that can go all the way down to the bottom, and running along the eastern wall of the shaft is a ladder. Winches at the top and the bottom of the chute control the dumbwaiter.
You guys are all send me down to dumbwaiter.
Oh, thank God it's you and not me. I thought they would go after me.
But Ray, you got the guns though.
Okay, but I just want to put this out there. Rowan is a plant. Nobody's going to suspect a plant.
That's true.
Not a bad idea.
Is she gonna fit in there?
She's smaller than I
Yeah,
am.
she's small.
How small is she? I thought she was big.
She's as small as you guys. I think she's like
Or is she
5 feet
big
tall or
compared
something
to
like
me?
that. Do what?
See, Bonetta and Race are actually small. Rowan's medium.
Rowan.
No, Rowan's small.
Don't take offense to this, but I got an idea. Hear me out. These are buckets next to us, right? Or barrels? Are these buckets?
Yeah, they're we'll say they're baskets because she's got to
Okay.
pull food up and down. So we'll say they're baskets.
Can we
Big enough
fit
for a
you in
small
one
size
of?
creature.
Can we fit you in one of these, and you try and look as plant or flowery like as possible, and we can send you up
Yeah.
for recon?
Yeah.
Because I think someone would see a plant and just go, "What the hell?" instead of just stabby.
For sure.
Put her in the
Hey, give our tavern some credit. They have some plants and potpourri around.
I know that's what I'm saying. They'll just think it's another one of those. She's the safest person to put up there.
They'll just think she's more supplies.
But maybe
Oh, cool, lettuce. Nice.
is
And
there
then
a
think
way to
about
hide
it this
Race
way.
behind Rowan?
Metagaming. Just think about it this way. All of a sudden, someone's like, "Oh, I hear something. I need to pull this up." They pull it up, and there's a plant. Be like, "She bought another one of these," and they just kind of like look away. All of a sudden, the plant like opens up an eye and looks like, "Did it just move?" No.
Okay,
Set it
I'll
in the
go.
corner.
I'll go. It's fine.
Fly in the
That's
wall.
the fuck.
I say send Rowan.
Yeah, send Rowan.
Send Rowan.
So, y'all, get Rowan into the basket, and she appears as a plant. And you begin to lower her down the chute. After minute or so of lowering the dumbwaiter, she strikes bottom. You know, the floor is cold all around her, and you see fog, you know, moving around inside of a frozen, you know, a frozen chamber on the other side. The walls caked in ice. Frosty kegs sit among 3 wooden shelves covered in a thin sheen of ice. Bottles, jars, and packages of perishable food sit in organized rows on the shelves. The room that you are in seems to be pretty comfortable. You know, well, I guess I'd say comfortable, but
It's not comfortable
but
for
seems
her
to
if
be
she's a
sitting
plant.
at a below freezing temperature.
Okay.
Yeah. There is nobody around.
All right. Well, I motion up to the gang that there's no one downstairs. We can explore.
Okay. Let's go.
And I get off the dumbwaiter so they can get on.
Yeah, everybody, you know, moves down and into the room however you want.
I want to do a perception on the door down here when we get in.
Hit me with a perception.
How's an 18 do it?
An 18 does it. See, the thing is that maps suck because that is actually a secret door that you need a DC 15 perception check to know is there.
Nice.
Yeah, and this is a map that I do have like legal use to use. But yeah, you notice a worn path, you know, a worn spot right here where the door swings open and closed, and you hear nothing directly on the other side.
Do I see any food I can eat real quick?
There's food all over the place.
I want to stuff some in my cheek pouch.
Yeah, you see, she has over on the end closer to the ladder, she's got fresh fruits, you know, and big bundles of grapes, and deeper into the freezer where Stop is where she keeps, you know, frozen seasonal fish and, you know, swordfish and flounder and, yeah, a couple of spare lobster.
I'm gonna take some grapes. What's with the barrels?
Barrels are, most of them seem to be filled with liquor.
Nice.
Yeah, and mead.
I take some stuff too for the Warren. Like I take other stuff.
He's
Alright.
pocket stealing food for the Warren.
Anybody who decides to take stuff, please, and just so I know what's there and like who took stuff and what. I'm not gonna punish you. Put 2 days stolen rations in your inventory.
Okay.
Anybody who chooses to take food.
Now I don't want to.
Does the Horde notice this?
Wait, hang on. So before I do this, was this rations for this gang that's down here, or is this rations for the?
This belongs to the tavern.
Oh,
These
I
are the
misunderstood.
supplies that she
Okay.
says are going missing.
To be fair, she said that we could have whatever we want in the tavern. I'm taking some grapes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take some too. I just misunderstood you, but I'm still taking them because I already said I would.
You're good.
Okay, so we don't
I've
hear
got
any noise.
ritual food left over. I'm fine.
So I got 2 days stolen food.
Um,
2 days stolen food. Gotcha.
Okay, so I don't hear any noise coming from this door right here. I want to stealthily open it.
all right, you stealthily open. Stupid thing. You stealthily open it, and you see. Why will you not reveal areas?
Because I have to move in there.
Oh, okay. Well, then you move in. I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on.
Dynamic lighting.
Yeah.
Is there anything in this room, like any bad guys that I can see?
No, you enter into an empty room. It looks to be some kind of kitchen. 3 doors exit this room beyond the door to the cooler. 2 to the west, 1 to the east. All 3 doors here swing freely and have no latches or locking mechanisms.
So
Several
if
antique
Rach-
looking.
oh, No, I'm
several
sorry, go ahead.
antique-looking tables, counters, and stoves reveal the room's original purpose as the kitchen.
So, if Raish moved out, I'm gonna move out with him and just kind of track behind him a little bit. But I can't move my character.
I
can.
I will delete him, and you can drop a new one on the page. That happens sometimes when I move your characters onto the page.
That's fine.
Boink.
And then I just drag and drop, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, is there like something cooking on the fire in the middle?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Let's see. The original. Does anybody want to detect magic in here?
I'll detect magic, but my character's there, but it's not showing up.
I'll do it.
I got detect magic going.
Yeah. You detect faint magic all around you in this room, as well as in the previous freezer room. We'll say y'all are able to determine that the reason that cooler is so cold, why it exists, is that room has an ancient spell on it, older than any of y'all can try to figure out through spellcraft, of a permanent cold area on this room. The stove in the center here is magically heated. Curious or yeah. Let's see. Well, the magic that once powered the stoves here that allowed them to heat and cool on command has faded, but one curious magical aura remains. Yeah. This magical effect covers this room and the hallway to the west. Yeah. And so that'd be this room and the hallways to the west. That would be this side. All right.
Okay.
All
right.
Yeah. Y'all can roll a spellcraft on that one to try and determine it.
Gotcha.
Spellcraft is.
I don't have spellcraft.
Spellcraft. And I still can't move my character.
I am sorry.
My spellcraft is level 20. Is a 20. And Rowan's is a 29.
29. Oh, all right. So it's actually DC like 30, but natural 20 and 29. I'll go ahead and give that to y'all. You feel like this room has a magical sound dampening.
Oh, nice.
Y'all y'all can hear each other just fine, but you notice as you walk further away that you're a little bit harder to hear than you would normally be, just being 30 feet on the other side of the room.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, where do you want to go next?
I say we go check out this door over here. Like, I can't even ping. Hang on, I'm gonna refresh.
Let me see if
I don't know. It's weird, man. I can access this character.
let me make sure that you didn't lose access to your character or something. Let's go. Xavier. Edit. Controlled by all players. I'm to pick you specifically in the journal of. Okay. Save changes. Can you do it now?
No, but there's something I can control, but not my character.
What?
I don't know. It's invisible.
All right. Hold on. Try to put you back on the map now.
But I also can't ping, so I'm just gonna refresh and see what happens.
Yeah. Which door were we talking about though?
The one that's right across from where Raish was. The lower one.
Lower left-hand door.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Okay.
But before
On the
Raish
side.
goes, before Raish goes, Raish, come here.
Okay.
And I put my hand on him and I cast invisibility.
Aha. Is it for real this time?
Yes, it is for real this time. You are really invisible. Nobody can see you.
Okay. I guess I will stuff the head. How long does this last?
That's what I was getting to. I had to wait for this thing to load. Spells, my sheet. Where are you at?
While you're looking that up, Jeremy, I'm going to roll through this door right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to be stealthy and invisible. So 15 plus whatever visibility gives me on this.
Plus like
You
20.
get-
I guess.
It's
Plus
like
40.
a plus 20.
Plus 40.
It's plus 40, and it lasts for objects at 1 minute a level, so you get it for 4 minutes.
Okay. I'm going to come around this corner. I see something right here, right?
All right, yeah, you do. Let me read you that room real quick. Got to scroll to this one.
Oh, fuck.
As you walk into that room, you see tall, round tables that line the walls of a spacious ballroom. Dark wood paneling and crimson curtains cover the walls, and crystal chandeliers shine their twinkling light throughout the space. 2 doors exit from each other at the east and west walls, and a pair of arched openings allow exit to the north. The southernmost door is on the west wall is swung open, and the southern door on the east wall hangs ajar. The southern corner of the room is draped with a heavy velvet curtain. And in the middle of this room, you see two. Here, go ahead and take another step forward, if you would.
I see.
You are invisible, so I just wanted. You see 2 of these flesh dregs and 4 horn-fanged gangsters moving around each other with, sparring. They seem to be just, half practicing, half playing, and they're chuckling back and forth to each other, and you can understand the gangsters are slipping under the flesh drag and just be like, all right, you got them claws, but you got to be faster. And the flesh drag, I can crush you, puny human.
Okay.
So, yeah, but like when they speak, you're hearing abyssal, but you can you hear them translated to common in your head.
Weird.
Yeah.
Must be some spell I'm under. Okay, I see that stuff. And I see this door right here. Can I go through this door right here? Or is it locked, closed?
And that one is no, that one is open.
Okay, I'm gonna walk through here and see what's through here.
Let me see.
Man, what's happening? The rest of the party's all in the other room.
Let's see. Your hallway with 2 doors to your left and 1 door straight forward.
Okay. I want to look in the doors. Are they open?
Yeah. You open the door to the facilities. That's the one right above you.
Okay.
A single long sheet of marble is set into the south wall of this room, with 2 shallow depressions carved into it. Doors flank this counter, and metal tubes rise from the wall over the 2 receptacles.
Okay.
The room is tiled in marble on both the floor and the walls, and 5 wooden doors line the remainder of the room.
Toilets. Okay. I'm gonna go back out in the hallway and continue further down the hallway.
Water is still flowing in this facility. A pull chain activates the toilets in the with marble basins.
Okay. How much time do I got left on this thing?
You can pick 1 more room.
Okay, I want to go up. What I see an opening down here. I see water down here.
You do see water down there.
Was that an opening out to like a cove, or is it a cave?
That.
I don't want to move down there. I just want to see what I can see from here.
Let me scroll to it. I gotta 14. Okay. The partial wall still stands amid heaps of crumbled stone, the lower portions of which are obscured by dark, murky water. A particularly large collapse against the eastern wall seems to have a hole just above it. So that is where the wall collapsed and
okay.
Water has moved in.
To my right, is there a door here?
This room, this has walls. You can see,
Yeah.
like this room was flooded.
This
is a door here, and this is some double doors to your north.
I want to take a look to my right here.
Take a look to your right here.
Is it open? Can I go in there?
Give me a second. Let me check.
Then I'll come back.
You don't move into it yet. I gotta find that room because I'm scrolling all over the place because you're moving.
That looks like the rune well. It's probably
Casey?
not, but
Casey's flying around the map.
Why are you moving around the map?
I'm not. The whole map is revealed to me.
Why you?
We can see what Race sees. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, but Raish can't see through that door.
What door?
Were
The
you
door
making
that
a
he's
joke
standing
and you
in front
guessed
of.
right?
No, I'll send you a picture, Jeremy.
No, that room is locked.
Okay, I want to unlock it and go in there.
Roll a disable device.
Okay. Oh, where are you? Disabled. I have a masterwork lock pick or whatever on top of this. So that's a 9, I think.
Oh.
You are unsuccessful. You are running low on your invisibility.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to run back to the group.
Ruby room.
And I'm going to tell them what I found and see what they want to do next.
All right.
That is what I see, Jeremy.
No, I mean I believe you. I believe you. It's just
We know he's got a lot of bugs going on, so something's got to be weird, right?
Wow, I don't see all that. My screen's lighting on there, blocking all that stuff.
yeah. That's all right. Let's remove that post.
What post?
I'm sorry.
I
thought I sent it to just you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But,
Well, I'm not harping on it. I just take a look at it.
I wasn't paying attention.
no, he sent it to me and Devin in a Facebook
Yeah,
Messenger.
I just saw Jeremy's name and I just sent it to Jeremy. I didn't realize Devin was attached to it.
But
He
yeah,
was like,
so
that's not what I saw.
in the metagaming sense, you guys don't know what's in the other rooms, especially with the dynamic lighting that I paid for this month. That just completely failed me.
It works on me.
It works for me.
Well,
Yeah.
dynamic lighting is rather difficult to set up because you have to set each character
Yeah,
individually
and
as well.
I know, and I have.
There's just something weird with his account at this point.
I've worked with it before. But all right, so that is what you find when you move around. There's lots of other rooms, lots of other hallways, as you can tell. But at least you can't see the monsters. Can you?
Yeah, I can. But I'll act like they're not there.
All right. What are y'all gonna do?
What are we going to do?
Does Raish tell us what he saw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Refresh if you would, please.
Okay.
Maybe that'll help again. I don't know.
Is he happen to be tagged as a GM in the game?
No.
Okay.
But
It's been like that all night, Jeremy. Like if you had dynamic lighting on, I've been able to see everything. I just assumed you didn't use it this month.
nope. I did it. Save. All right.
Anyways, what do you guys want to do?
I just turned it
4
off
dudes
and
and
turned
2
it back
monsters
on your
in
character.
the
Maybe
room.
that'll help.
So there's a couple of those demons in the other room you
I
said?
say we move into the room and just go slowly.
Let's say we just bust in there and take them out.
Yep, let's do it.
Running storm.
So he saw so if Raish tells us that he saw guys in there, I'm gonna cast another spell before we go into it.
I want to cast guidance on everyone.
I'm going to cast mirror image. So let me do that. Let me pull that. It didn't work, Jeremy. I still have it.
All right.
Try taking all the vision off of his token, and then
Yeah.
I'm just trying to give suggestions. Sorry.
I know.
Spells.
I tried.
Mirror image. I cast mirror image on myself. I get 5 shadows. That doesn't seem right. Level 2 wizard. So I thought it was 1 shadow per 1d4 images plus 1 per 3 caster levels. Oh, so I rolled max, so I get 5 shadows plus
Nice.
myself.
All right, so there's 5 of you. You all have guidance on.
And then I'm going to cast messenger or message on everybody. That way, no one can hear us talking to each other.
For Rowan, at least this would be a good time for you to go ahead and cast Mage Armor.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
And what else was it? Mage Armor. You'll get that. You'll get your Verdant. So your AC is sitting at 21. And you would also want to go ahead and buff with, I think, Grasping Vine.
And what's our lighting situation?
I can light up.
It is dark in here. Well, I guess it they don't all have low light vision, so we'll say it's low light in this next room.
Okay.
Guys,
But
listen, if
it's
they're
dark
sparring,
in rooms with
they're
light.
using a lot of energy. I can sing them a lullaby to make them drowsy.
Let's do it.
Now, do you have to be within a certain range of it and all that?
That's what I'm trying to look at. 100 feet plus 10 feet per level.
And
Okay.
it only affects one single target, right? Or is it multiple?
It's a multiple.
Okay.
And make sure that's clear.
Nice.
Make sure that your Verdant is.
Do you want to go there first and start blasting?
Yeah. Who's gonna go first?
Well,
In the room.
is Garden Bunny gonna try and lullaby
Guardian.
them?
Yeah, Guardian Buddy
I'll
would
try
need.
to lullaby them.
Yeah, Guardian Buddy would need to go in first, and then try to lullaby, and then we can move in because it's an area effect and we'd be affected by it too.
Yeah.
If we didn't pass our will save.
Okay. Okay. There's your. No, that's the Mage Armor. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get Kelly's Grasping Vine, where she.
Okay,
can,
but if she gets stuck in there, it's going to be like a murder fest if it fails.
Yeah.
A little bit. And then you can
Well,
cast
the
your next level
spell is 100-foot range. Does she actually have to be in that room?
cast touch.
She just needs to be away from us.
Yeah.
No, her target
Okay.
has to be away from us. Right?
Okay. So you're just gonna walk in singing, right?
Yep, softly.
Okay. I guess we can say all you guys just kind of plug your ears a little bit. But okay. We will allow that. Let's roll for initiative. Go ahead and get some initiatives out of the way.
Pow.
D20, buddy.
You're gonna go click on your character.
Oh, she got 21. So yeah.
So yeah, I'm going in first.
Well, no, Tiffon just rolled 22.
Okay.
Your initiative is here. Just click that.
But-
All right.
Just making sure. I have mentioned that I gave guidance to everyone before we walked in.
One. Oh no, I already rolled those guys. I need to roll the other guys. Sorry. So everybody has guidance. Everybody you took a chance to take their full buffs. If anybody wanted to drink any potions before you walk in. Ooh.
Ooh, should I use the bull strength one that I just realized I had in my?
Sorry.
What do you guys
If you
think?
want to.
Yes.
I'm
I
gonna
also-
use the Hexboard potion.
I also have the potion of bark skin.
Use what you want, man. Just use it because why not?
All right.
Well, we haven't faced the head yet. She's
Yeah,
in
this
there
isn't the
somewhere.
big. Yeah, this isn't the big bad evil guy.
These
either.
are the lackeys.
Wait. I know
Yeah.
I pushed it.
All right, then I'll hold off on the
She's
bull
supposed to
strength.
roll
Right,
Say
well,
it.
we're gonna have to if that's what you want. If we don't have to. If you can send your lights in like as she's walking in, as part of the surprise round.
Uh-huh.
Well, assuming y'all get a surprise round, you're gonna have to roll a stealth. But yeah, as part of the surprise round, you can use your lights. or you can wait until your first round of combat.
Okay.
So, HG.
What if you just cast the light on people?
Kind of like
I
just
mean-
floating lights.
All right, here we go.
I could, like,
Sorry,
attach
I got
them.
a lot of initiatives to enter. I got a 15. I got a 12. I got a 9. I shouldn't be saying these out loud. You guys probably don't mind me saying them out loud, though.
I know. I have a +6 on my initiative roll, and I get a fucking 9.
Oh man, that's rough. All right, we got. Let's see, who's this? Delete this guy. Tathon, what you roll?
I got a 22.
Dude, what's your initiative bonus?
It's only like a +1.
Okay. So,
Oh wait, no, I get my wisdom to that. I mean my charisma, so it's +5.
The boys' room real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
so,
fine.
Oh, I'm sorry, Harry. If I left the fan
Can you take
on
this upstairs?
with the women.
who's now? Rowan, what's your initiative?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, I asked your roll,
Oh, sorry.
so it will be you rolled a. You rolls. Okay.
I can't.
It's okay. You rolled at 18 though.
Okay.
Bunny, what you got?
She rolled a 21.
21. What's your initiative bonus?
Actually, let me see on her sheet. She ran upstairs to close the window in the boys' room real quick. She has. Where'd it go? Here it is. She just has a total of 4 for initiative.
Okay, so that's good. She'll go ahead. Oh, you click on it. Dahor, what's yours?
Mine. Oops. Wrong screen.
Sorry.
Mine came up at 15.
15. Xavier.
9.
9. Ooh. And Raish.
10.
10. All right. So, top of the initiative, we will go ahead and give you all a surprise round. Tathon, do you choose to do anything before Bunny walks out with her song?
No, I wait.
Okay. Bunny, is she still putting kids down?
I'm here.
Well, the kids are done.
Oh,
She's
oh,
just
yeah.
closing the window.
Close the window. Sorry.
30 seconds. Should be
I'm
right back.
coming. I hear. Is it not on clicking?
No, you're good.
Okay.
So yeah, you
No.
it's your turn.
Just,
in
yeah, I'm
surprise round.
just gonna walk in, do the song.
All right. And go ahead and roll that for me one more time. What is it? What do I have to do? Take a will save to avoid becoming drowsy, right?
Mm-hmm.
DC 14. And do I straight fall asleep if I fail, or like do I just get fatigued or whatever?
I think you lose like minus. I think it's minus something to your perception and something to like one of your saves.
Okay.
Here, I'll put it there again.
It's -5 to perception, -2 on will saves against sleep effects while the lullaby is in effect.
All right. So I rolled 6 will saves. Bloom. And none of them came through right. All right, there we go. On the gangsters, I have where's his colors? I have a fail on blue, a fail on red, a pass on green, and a pass on yellow. Okay, and with the flesh dregs, I have a fail on what else? He rolled, the good guy rolled first. So have a pass on blue and a fail on red. So I will put sleepy time things on them. All right, and keep me honest on what that means for him. Okay. So, Rowan.
She's gonna wait during this round.
You gonna wait?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead, and then she has 4 lights.
Yeah. So Rowan can go ahead and send in. You gonna go in on the other side, or are you gonna go behind her? Okay. Rowan goes ahead and sends in some dancing lights to try and light up the room. Dahor.
All right.
I was trying to ask if anybody had any actual sleep effects.
They become drowsy and unattentive. They have a -5 penalty on perception.
I was asking if anybody had anything to go with that will save against their to actually put them to sleep.
Mm.
-2 with your spell that you did.
I don't have any sleep stuff minus knocking them out.
All right. Well, I'm just waiting this round until
You can move or cast a spell, or attack one of your friends, I guess.
but
Please don't do
other people have moved and cast. So
well, I mean, I can take back those turns, and y'all can,
I'm not doing anything anyways. I just said that because
so
they're using the perception so they can get in sneakily, and if I move, that's not going to work.
Anyway, you got a action for stop and yourself.
Okay. I guess the question I have is, do we know which way they're looking or not really?
They're looking all over the place. We'll say since Bunny walked in and she's singing, they stood up and probably looking at her.
Okay. I'm trying to think if I guess I'll try and stealth then.
Okay.
I guess stop. He can stealth, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Stealth. And if you can beat a perception, if your stealth can beat a perception check on them, then I'll keep them flat-footed to you for the next round.
Okay. So in that case, I'll do the stealth on stop first. 26. And then
fail on the flesh dregs pretty badly. And let's see. Where's these guys? Fail on those guys too. So, and the horde did not successfully. They saw you, but they didn't see stop. So we'll say during the next round, stop will be able to attack them at their flat-footed AC.
Okay.
Flank them easier.
So I mean, the ruse is going to be up as I go in. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so if I show up, yeah. So I guess I'll show up. If I go right here, that puts me within the 10 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Where's stop going to?
I see the room's not updating for the light.
That might be on you. It's updating on Kelly's here.
I'm just gonna do a quick refresh. 1 second, reloading.
I got it to work on half of them.
Yep. I'm just trying to see the room to see if I have stop trying to flank behind the guy.
Yeah. You can. Where all can stop move to? How far can he go?
He's got 50 foot. Oops.
Let's see. Snapper
Pull
Center.
my sheets back up.
Are you sure it's not 60?
On Stop's current character sheet, it's 50.
Oh wow, that's cool.
And Dahor's 40, which is hysterical.
So he could move all the way to here.
By the way, on the map, the black line I'm seeing is like here, 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 here. Okay.
Oh. So you're not. It's not updating for you being all the way in the room, is what you're saying.
Yes.
That's not supposed to be.
Yeah, the drawing that was just posted. I cannot see that area. There you go.
There we go.
Okay.
It's looks like you're more than one of the characters had their dynamic lighting just fuck up. So it's all right. It doesn't matter that I said it earlier today. So Raish.
Oh, I was gonna have Stop basic gets kind of dive in this way and then go right next to that guy.
Oh, okay, that works.
Because I was hoping these characters were farther away, and I was gonna have him sneak there, but obviously he can.
Okay. Raish.
What am I, surprise round?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna move over here.
Okay. Xavier.
Surprise round still.
Yes.
Okay. Once again, I can't move my character.
Where do you want to go to?
5, 10, 15, 20. Move me right here. See, there's a visible thing, right? I can move
This
that
side of the wall
character.
or this side of the wall?
Right. Next, you see the thing in between the two tables?
Yeah.
Move me there.
There.
No, other right here. Where I moved this guy to.
Okay, where you moved to Thon to. Gotcha. We'll allow that.
No, go down. Go down.
Yeah, go down one.
Go down. Go over. Yeah, there, right there.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
And then can I start? Oh, it's only a move and a standard. It's only either a standard or a move.
It's only a
right?
move or a standard.
Okay.
I gave
so as I moved, I pulled out my
masters
bow.
both because I wanted y'all to be able to set up the way I wanted.
Okay. And then as I moved, I pulled out my bow.
Okay.
Cool.
That works. So yeah, we can start back at the top of round 1 right now, or we can wait till next week. That's up to you guys.
Next week, please. I have work in the morning.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going to be fun telling you where I want to move until this is fixed.
No, I understand. Well, I don't know what is wrong with your character, but I'll delete your token and start from scratch if I have to try this week.
I can move whoever that is. Whoever I'm moving now, I can move them.
See, I don't understand what's going on here.
I can move Bunny. Can't move Rowan. Can't move Raish. I can move. No, when I clicked on Dahor, I can move my character.
Okay, well, while you figure it out, say goodbye to the recording.
Goodbye.